Let us talk about the auto emergency descent function. For the Airbus A320, you still have to do it manually. Check out this video for manual maneuvers. This function was first introduced on the spanking brand new Airbus A350. This function will use vertical and lateral modes to perform an emergency descent. To make things better, the system will even set the transponder code to 7700 and set the TCAS mode to below. How cool is that? First of all, pilots have to manually arm and then activate this function. It is a guarded switch, so lift up the cover and press the push button. It will illuminate arm. The emergency descent arm words will pop up on the PFD. Then in order to engage the auto emergency descent function, the pilots must extend the speed brake. The EMER DES mode will then be active on the FMA. The speed target will then be set to Vmax minus 5 knots. The aircraft that is on nav will revert to heading mode. A right offset of 3 nautical miles is automatically performed parallel to the current FMS flight plan leg. The question you might ask is, what height will the plane descend to? It will descend down to the highest altitude between flight level 100 and a corrected MORA. The transponder code will be set to 7700 and the TCAS mode will be set to below. When the aircraft is reaching the desired height, the EMER DES mode disengages and Alt Star engages. The aircraft will then decelerate to green dot speed. Now this is what will happen for manual activation. Now let us look at the automatic emergency descent function. How will the plane detect that you need to descend? You got it. If the cabin altitude is predicted to increase above 14,000 feet in the next 15 seconds, the auto emergency descent function will automatically arm. In this case, the arm indication will be flashing on the EMER descent push button. The FMA will display EMER DES in blue, and then there will be a countdown message that will appear on the PFD. During this countdown, the pilots can manually engage the auto emergency descent function if they want to. Well, if you manually engage, it becomes manual, not auto. Anyway, all the pilots need to do is to press the push button, same as the manual engagement. Now let us look at a fully automatic activation of the auto emergency descent function. Why is this important? Just in case both pilots got so high from the lack of oxygen and passes out. This auto emergency descent function provides the last safety net. After 15 seconds of countdown, the EMER DES mode automatically engages. The auto EMER DES engage message is displayed on the PFD. If not already activated, the flight director, the autopilot and the auto thrust will activate. The best part is the speed brakes will automatically extend. How low will the aircraft descend? It will descend to the highest altitude between flight level 100 and a corrected MORA. What is a corrected MORA? It is the current MORA plus an envelope margin. This margin will include possible low temperatures and low atmospheric pressure. This will be helpful if both pilots are incapacitated. For manual engagement, the transponder code will be set to 7700 and the TCAS display mode will be set to below. What will happen once the aircraft is at a safe altitude? The EMER DES mode will disengage and Alt Star will engage. The speed brakes will return to the current speed brake lever position. The speed will drop to green dot speed. Auto EMER DES completed will pop up on the PFD. So the question you might ask is, what happens when you need to avoid traffic during an auto emergency descent? If the autopilot FD TCAS mode engages, the EMER DES mode will disengage. The plane will perform the RA maneuver, and when she is done with her job, the autopilot TCAS mode will disengage and the auto emergency descent function will be armed and activated again. At any time, the pilots can disarm and disengage this EMER DES mode. To disarm the function, press 2 times on the EMER DES push button. Remember that pressing the arm push button, it will be steady. Pressing it the second time and the pilots will disarm the auto emergency descent function. Another way to disarm is to play with the FCU. If the aircraft senses a change in vertical mode, it will disengage the EMER DES mode. For example, selecting open descent. That's it for this video. Thank you, like and subscribe, and see you all soon. Bye.